Hello, my name is Alexandra Perminova. I'm the project manager of the Zeleная Улица non-profit environmental organization. Today we will talk about PET. PET is polyethylene terephthalate, a plastic of the first type. It includes bottled and non-bottled plastic. This is the most common plastic. Bottled plastic is the one that serves to contain drinks. Such a bottle has a look of transparent green, blue, or other shades and has a dot on the bottom. Non-bottled PET plastic is also the same kind of plastic under Type 1, but looks rather different, such as containers from food, groceries, sweets, maybe protective film, as well as, for example, packages from shampoos or sauces. Now we are going to talk only about bottled PET and its lids, and leave the non-bottled ones for later. PET plastic is just as dangerous as other types of plastic, but people make mistakes, not only when disposing of PET bottles, but also during its lifetime. Let's analyze these plastic errors. PET bottles are designed for single use. The more often you use the same PET bottle, the more microplastics are released into the water. Do not heat PET bottles in microwaves and do not pour hot liquid into them. Even with the slightest increase in temperature, PET begins to release microplastics. It is quite easy to distinguish one type of plastic from the other. Just look at the packaging. At its bottom, most often you will find a triangle with a number 1 above the letters PET, as well as a convex dot, although these designations can also be found on other parts of the bottle. Do you want to lead a civilized lifestyle? Look, what you should follow is a few simple rules. The easiest and at the same time the most difficult thing is not to buy PET bottles. PET bottles are rarely recycled, bottle to bottle. Frequently, synthetic fabrics, building materials, or disposable packaging are produced from them, that is, plastic of a different quality. It is best to utilize a reusable alternative, glass, metal, or plastic, but a reusable water bottle. Or even better, always carry a thermos or a thermos cup with you. Use PET in standard colors, transparent, blue, green, or brown. Now you are ready for the mission: hand over the bottles. One plastic bottle consists, in fact, of a bottle, a label, and a cap. Here is the procedure for handling PET bottles. First, clean the bottle of liquid residue, then crush it. If there is a shrink sleeve label on the bottle, be sure to remove it. Then, remove the cap. The less space the bottle will take up, the more space there is in the recyclables bin. Take the bottle to a specialized container located in the city. There should be one in your yard or nearby shopping centers, as well as in special reception points. PET is a very popular plastic in the secondary market, so if a person brought it under the bottle to a special container, it will be recycled in almost 100% of cases. Now let's take care of the cap. On the back of the cap there is a recycling code of 2HDPE, 4LDPE, or 5PP. The recycling code can also be indicated on the label itself. We will analyze the new recycling codes in the following lessons, and the cap can be handed over together with the bottle. But there is still an incentive to separate the caps. There are special charity projects Caps Good. They have several reception points around the city. Collect a certain numbers of caps at home. Do not forget to rinse them. You can store them in empty 5-liter bottles or plastic containers. When you have collected enough, hand them over to the recycling collection point. Now let's talk about shrink sleeve labels. These are hard labels that firmly fit the bottle. Most often they are made from the third type of PVC plastic and, unfortunately, are not recyclable, so they must be removed and thrown into a regular trash can. Other types of labels do not need to be removed.